Vinny, it's the moment you've been waiting for.
It is.
It's Magnacarta 2.
A little history lesson here. Tell us the history of the Magna
Oh,
Carta.
well, I think you are as well versed as anyone about
in the Magna Carta.
Treaty of Magna, yes.
The Treaty of Magnum Cartas.
Yes, that one, yes.
As some like to call it, the Great Carta.
You were giving me quite the history lesson.
Yeah.
Before we started doing this.
Well, yeah.
Before we started playing Magna Carta 2 on the Xbox 360.
The only anachronism I can see going on in this game is that he's wearing sandals when obviously everybody wore clogs. Did you just kick something?
I did. That was a shell. That was basically like a little treasure chesty kind of thing.
Oh, you kick like boxes to get health and stuff?
Yes.
Ah, now I know what the big kick is. I thought you'd like throw people off your dedicated server. So what do you got? What is this? This is the sequel. This is Magna Carta 2.
Yes.
Hot on the heels.
Not exactly. The other Magna Carta games came out on the PS2
okay.
and Windows.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's been a while.
Remember Windows?
Vaguely.
So what's going on here? Like with a name like Magna Carta, like I really have no idea what Magna Carta is, the series, but when it came up, I thought it was like, oh, this is going to be like some trading sim or something, or like, you know, some weird like political sim.
Dude, in terms of the setting and the milieu, this is about as hardcore Japanese RPG as it gets.
Okay.
Which is not to say it is Japanese, as I understand it was developed in Korea.
Okay.
And actually
Eastern.
features artwork from a prominent Korean artist whose name I can't recall, but whose work you will see gracing Dave Snyder's desktop just about every day.
Okay, so
if you've ever seen any anime-looking girls with large busts on Dave's desktop background, it was done by that guy.
Gotcha.
But in terms, like I said, the story, so basically I'm this guy Juto, who is an amnesiac. Stop me if you've heard this one before.
Oh, does he not remember his
He doesn't
past?
remember his name or past.
Okay.
He doesn't know where he came from.
All right.
There are two warring factions in a civil war.
Does he have a locket or something that clues him into
I didn't see any
destiny?
kind of little sort of like MacGuffin device, you know, nothing.
But he is awoken in these troubled times?
He basically wakes up on a shore and is taken in by this warrior lady.
Okay.
He doesn't know who he is, doesn't know where he's been.
Yep.
There's these two warring factions. They're fighting over ancient technology.
Wow.
That they're excavating.
Okay.
Or discovering. Magical technology.
Uh-oh. Does it somehow harm the Earth?
I can keep going here, if you'd like.
Nah. Why don't you talk to somebody?
So yeah, it's a little shade in the setup here.
Oh, whatever.
There's airships.
Look at these text boxes.
Stuff like that.
Can you turn them blue?
I doubt it.
Oh, bummer.
Let's find out. This is pretty early on in the game.
All right.
I don't see any setting for the color of the dialogue boxes. I'm sorry.
I want white on blue, like white text, blue background.
Sorry to disappoint.
Open that chest.
Let's just go in here.
Is that the chef's house or chief's house?
No, that's where the chief's house. That's where I'm supposed
Master
to be.
Chef.
Master Chef, yes. What's up, Chief?
I heard you helped. Did you get to name your dude at all?
Nope.
Okay.
Sure.
So what is
take a break.
Bring us up to speed. I know you said you're an amnesiac on an island.
It's real early on. Like, I mean, that's everything I told you is basically what you know at this point. You've gone to this cave, fighting off an invasion from the enemy forces.
Are you sharpening your wooden stick?
Yes. So, just when I thought this couldn't hit any more check marks on the list of things an RPG needs. Oh, it's getting exciting.
A scantily clad woman who
kind
of looks like a gerbil.
She's your mentor. She's the one that found you and has taken you in.
Good, my sharpened round stick is ready to go.
Heck yeah. So yeah, that's the weird thing. So earlier on...
Whoa. That is some weird proportions on that girl.
Yeah, she's got kind of a small head.
Small head, big chest, big hips.
Big hips, yeah. They should have moved the head slider up a little bit.
Well, then she'd be huge.
Well, as a warrior lady should be.
I would guess. And maybe they grow them small-headed. She's also wearing heels.
There's a lot of voice acting in here. I've noticed a lot of dialogue.
How is the voice acting?
It's all right. Sounds like anime kind of voice actors.
I don't think your dude's wearing underwear.
Probably not. Those are pretty low-riding trousers
they
that
sure
he has
are.
there.
Everybody apparently.
I'm not sure that I'm into the bared male midriff either. Like it just.
Hey baby.
I can't stand the character design in this game. Like I'm just gonna say it.
Dude, those pants are starting to creep a little low, and they really don't leave a lot of room between the crotch and where those pants are. So you wonder what the hell's going on underneath that belt buckle.
Yeah, let's not think about it.
All right, Melissa.
His head's kind of small too, and the hair, like, no comment. I mean, come on.
Was that like skunk mark?
All right, I got some stuff. So basically, we're being invaded by the northern forces.
Mm-hmm. We
are allied with the southern forces.
Okay.
So anyway, like I was saying,
yes.
on the list of cliches,
Yes.
not only is the guy an amnesiac,
Yes.
but in the last little battle in a cave that we were
show
in,
some power?
basically we found some of that ancient magical technology, and
Yes.
it went apeshit and started fighting us because it was kind of like a magic robot.
Okay.
And everybody's getting destroyed.
Except you.
And all of a sudden, my guy basically kind of lapses into this battle fury.
Got you.
And goes crazy and kills this 20-foot robot with a wooden sword.
And not you, but and some kind of cutscene?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, like not only
awaken some power.
So obviously, yeah, he has been around in the past, in his unremembered past.
Okay.
He was a guy who got stuff done.
Is there some tale of you that, like prophecy?
No, they're trying to figure out who he is at this point. He doesn't know who he is. They don't know who he is.
Don't bring destruction to your small village.
I mean, don't bring a wooden sword to
an ancient technology
to a magic fight. So yeah, that's what bugs me. After he goes apeshit and kills everything,
Mm-hmm.
like he's doing like backflips 30 feet into the air and
Yeah.
like stabbing stuff, and
With the wooden sword.
his wooden sword breaks.
Oh,
And they give him another one.
great! Another wooden sword.
They're like, all right, you have proven to be the most baddest, assest warrior of them all, so here's another wooden sword.
So you're telling me this ancient? I think the torsos are too long.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Something really long torso.
I asked them to send a ship.
So this is Zephy.
Oh!
That's the mystical princess, and this is her guardian.
that looks
Or this
more
is,
like a
this is
human
her,
than
her
a-
protector.
Really?
Yeah.
That guy should be fighting because he looks like he fights.
He does fight. He fights capably.
So you get a party?
You do. She's the mystical princess.
Okay.
They both join you, but only as guests.
Okay.
So at various times you get actual party members.
Oh,
But
so these will be like not
These are temporary. They do their own thing. You can't.
equip items.
So you can. The battle system's kind of real time, and you can issue commands
Okay.
to your other guys like AI settings.
What
but
is she talking about? Vertigo. and silence.
she's talking and this more explaining how to play the game stuff,
So if you get silenced, you need a lozenge.
All right.
something like that.
Alright.
I'll
Yes.
go out and see how things look
Hey,
down the
if you
barricade
lost your
first.
voice, would you not? You would suck on a Ricola, right?
Yeah, so I can cast spells.
Ricola. Okay.
There's a lot going on here, Brett. I'm sorry to be cutting you off.
No,
I'm
it's
trying to
okay.
absorb it all.
So these guys are invading. We're trying to fight them off.
Right. Oh, you know what? They have actual metal on their blades, so
Yeah.
you're going to be in a tough
It's,
spot.
yes, you were correct about that.
I think this civilization could stand to be conquered by these guys.
You
Learn a
are
thing or two.
correct. Well, not everyone fights with a wooden sword. They don't trust my guy. In
Oh.
fact, they were alluding to it from minute one because he was like afraid to touch a real sword. The whole time he was like, "Why is my hand afraid to go near a sword?"
Oh, I see.
Because it couldn't be that he slaughtered thousands of people in the past. Or
No,
anything.
never. Oh gosh, wait. That's I can't tell who's blowing up whom.
The northern forces have
So-
strengthened their siege weapons.
They must be the new northern.
It's like an
forces
RPG,
weapons.
basically. In terms of the storyline and the setup, it's
Yeah.
kind of a Japanese RPG style. But once you get into the combat, it's almost like an MMO because the quests I've had so far have been like, "Hey, gather 5 of these flowers," or "Hey, kill
Oh, interesting.
10 of these crabs."
That's kind
And
of
it's-
I can't tell if MMOs look like RPGs now or RPGs look like MMOs.
Yeah, maybe it's got kind of like a lineage thing going
Yeah.
on or something. I don't know. Aeon, I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little Aeon, but that might just be the art design.
Yeah. So you'll see a little bit of that mission stuff here, where I'm just gonna stop listening to these people talk.
Sure, got it.
They
Fight.
want me to bandage the wounded soldiers here and also set up some traps.
Okay,
Right.
right, got it. So how far into this would you say? It's 2 hours,
This is like a
maybe?
couple hours in. It's
Okay.
not very far, but hopefully far enough to
Close enough where you haven't gotten a sword,
have some. Yeah. So
and they're still giving you tutorials.
hopefully I have some grasp on the mechanics here. So it's basically, I'm all, hey, you're hurt.
Right.
I'm gonna give you a bandage.
You can learn how to heal people.
And I bandage this guy, and then
Wow!
you see it ticks off at the top there. I have bandaged one of 3 guys that I
Okay.
need to bandage. So then I can
There's another dude in the upper right there.
set a trap here. I've set one of 3 traps.
Great.
So it works on this kind of MMO style quota system from
Mm-hmm.
what I've seen in the gameplay so far.
You are good bandage.
I do apparently.
That guy should wear a shirt.
I'm gonna put a trap right here.
Oh, so they're marking where the best spot for the traps are. obviously.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I hope this all works out for you.
Oh, the barricade was sinking.
That's a bummer.
Oh, that is a bad barricade.
Yeah, you should build on solid earth. That is,
That is ineffective.
no wonder why these people are getting defeated.
All right. Final bandage.
Done. You did that in record time.
Done
You got
and
the gold
done.
medal.
Oh, magic machinery.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Hopefully they'll fall into a trap. Oh gosh, don't stand there.
Bad place to stand. You're right about that, Vinny.
Oh. Ah!
Dudes.
Get to the tiny heads.
Dudes with swords. Oh, I gotta fight them. All right, so here's the combat.
All right.
So basically,
So
you're in running around mode, and you
Yes.
pull left trigger, and then you are in combat mode.
Okay,
so
so
it's
now
it's pretty much real time.
great.
Position matters, like fighting a guy from behind will do more damage.
Oh, Dave will love that. You can use like a rogue or something. Whoa.
That guy's dead, and I got treasure.
Yeah,
Got more
these guys
treasure.
are spitting
So
out
you can
treasure.
literally drop right out of battle mode and just go running around. But you basically are building up this sort of overdrive meter at the bottom as you fight, and that's a counter. If it pops up the B button, you can hit
Okay.
that and counter a guy. It's kind of this meter thing is pretty convoluted. I'm not sure that I understand the advantages of it.
Like what happens when you fill it
Like
all
yeah,
up?
like well, if you fill it up too far, oh god, if you fill it up too far, you go into overheat,
Eee.
which means that for a couple seconds you can't even move, and then even after you can move, you can't attack for a few more
As
seconds.
if you were shooting a gun. Like your gun overheated, now you can't
Something
fire
like
anymore?
that, yeah. All right, so
Weird.
those guys are dead.
You should let the big monster fight.
Yeah, he
all
does a
the
good job
guys.
of that, actually. Where did that giant beast go? I wanted to fight that thing. I guess
Well,
that-
so you don't have any direct control over those other characters.
Well, not in this case because they're guest characters,
Okay.
but if you have full-time characters, so you can pop up this menu here. This is where you heal. You can deal with your leader. You can set your leader.
Oh,
rather.
okay.
And then this is where you would be setting
all right.
the AI kind of presets.
But so far you haven't been able to like jump into them. And
I've only got the one permanent guy. These other people just kind of join and leave my party at their whim because they're reliable.
your
like that.
dude's not doing so well in health, I think.
Not great. No, and I just missed a counter there, which is even worse. I'm gonna run over here,
Is your health
get back into battle mode, and then heal myself.
Okay. You can't heal yourself outside of battle mode?
I believe when you're in running around mode, you cannot heal. These guys that I'm with have been. Camera.
She and he are excellent.
They've also been doing a good job of healing me,
Oh, nice.
which helps.
That is very nice of them.
Money.
Are you getting
Oh,
experience
there's another
points?
guy. Yeah, you totally get XP from fighting guys.
No.
So I'm building up I'm building up con, which are basically like attack points.
Sure.
Yes, con.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
This guy must be an anime big star.
So this is I think his name is Elgar.
And he's gonna...
He
Wow.
is that kind of guy, as you can see.
He doesn't even need to see things.
He is again on the list of requisite elements of games like this. He is the
This guy.
enigmatic silver-haired badass of the
Okay.
opposition. So,
Fairly large sword.
Yeah, Elgar, that's his name. I'm gonna run over here and beat on him.
Oh, is that him?
I'm gonna beat on him with my wooden sword.
I would say the rest of the guys that are outside this barricade, if I were commanding them, I would put them inside the barricade instead of fighting with two other soldiers.
think so.
Yeah,
That
like,
sounds like a valid strategy to you.
well, because it's actually like, what, 4-on-3 now? And they have a whole army out there.
Yeah, you'd think that would be a good idea.
Oh.
Maybe my forces are just doing that good a job, keeping them at bay.
And also, just pick up a deep sword.
Yeah, you think
And you're fighting
with a wooden sword.
sword. So,
Put down that stick.
something's
boy.
going to have to happen here.
You might think that.
You're not going to be able to kill this guy. Oh, there's your overdrive.
So
Now you're
there's the
overheat,
overheat, so
yeah.
I can't even move at the moment. And then once it hits about halfway down, I can.
Oh, crazy.
And uh-oh, what could be happening here? Oh no,
She can't die.
no, not Melissa.
Oh, is that a cut on her side?
I think you're about to find out. This guy's so badass. He
Yeah.
fights with a blindfold.
Yep.
He also looks like a lady,
No.
sort of like a girl.
Oh!
And he can teleport. Oh,
But she was up on it.
sword. Oh no.
What? He's gonna run her through? Uh-oh. Did he's choke her from behind?
I think so.
Or she's faking it? Oh, I see.
I don't know.
The tree was her. And he stabbed the wood. Oh, I see, because he's not supposed to be touching the metal.
But now I got a sword finally.
Dude, game over.
Spoiler: Melissa dies.
What is she?
Silver-haired guy comes down and kills the girl who is your friend. No comment. Not gonna say anything else.
Never seen that before.
Anyway,
Decidedly less dramatic music.
somewhat. But again, this is like 2 hours in at most.
You're
not
not putting
like-
a dent in this guy.
No, he's the bad guy. He is the big bad guy.
Uh-oh, here comes reinforcements.
Maybe.
Bombs.
A Southern Forces signal flare.
Oh.
So,
Wait, she
the ship
didn't
has
die.
finally arrived.
We can't retreat.
think?
Not
Even
I
Elgar.
don't know.
We have no chance. I cannot allow you to remain.
I think you guys were doing all
Blah,
right.
blah, let's get out of here. You don't want. I don't want to leave that girl who I like. She's pretty hot.
You intend to die here. You
See?
will let her death be in
They
vain.
seem to think she is dead.
Okay.
Somehow that guy just sucked the life force right out of her.
We'll look from the back of her neck.
We'll go to
Something like that.
Azerbel.
Yeah. Again,
Early word,
not
the Blue Moon Trawa.
not much of a spoiler. This is pretty early on.
Yeah.
Don't, that wasn't like the giant dramatic twist or anything.
No.
And then we're gonna run through forest and fight some more guys. The Guardians are that technology that they're after.
Okay. I like old technology.
Kind of what everybody's fighting about here.
I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of these, like, the dialogue exposition being given by the two characters at the sides of the screen.
No,
Not my favorite.
seem a little stilted to you.
Yeah.
Kind
Though I kind of like the design of that big dude.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
I don't know what he is
I
or
don't
what he's
know.
modeled after, but he looks pretty
Like some
ferocious.
kind of like boar or something.
Oh, dang! He can really knock him down too.
Yeah, I think he just plays that guy.
That would be nice. You know what? Hopefully, let's throw a Molotov cocktail at this guy if we could.
Really? Is that what it's called in the game?
Well, I have that. They just gave me that
Hey!
as a kind of a ranged attack I can use.
Well, so how are you finding the combat? Is it mashy?
It's no, not at all. I mean, it's quite the opposite because you've got that overdrive or overheat thing to worry about. So
You see, you're very metered, kind
hold
of
up,
like.
I want to see how. Oh,
Oh no!
Oh, I missed. Oh,
learn back in.
terrible.
Done. So
no. In fact, I think you have to be very methodical about it because if you just mash on the buttons, you
Yeah.
will overheat and you'll get killed
Interesting.
because you can't heal yourself or run away or anything when you go into that overheat. So. I mean, it feels kind of limiting, I'm not sure what the advantage of it is or if there's even supposed to be one.
Oh, nice.
There. That's how that's done.
Yeah, you got him good.
Son.
55 Sid.
There's a lot of guys here. Well, maybe I should save these things. Wow, those go a long way.
Oh,
Or not.
you just blew it on your head.
That was a missed throw. Should probably save those for any kind of pending boss encounter.
If that Elgar guy shows his face again.
I will, full disclosure, I'll admit this is right here is as far as I've played.
Oh,
So
this is all new ground.
I knew what was happening up until now. Now we're in unpredictable territory.
What is that move you keep doing? The cut.
It's like that's what I'm building up my kind of battle points toward. I get to bust
All
one
right,
of those
so you're in
out.
overdrive. That means you're gonna overheat.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I pushed it too far, basically.
She did. That guy's got flaming sword. Bad news.
Dang, busting the ground right up. Shall we call it a quick look, or do you wanna push through and see,
Let's see what's around this corner.
find out what's going on
yeah.
over here?
I'm gonna go to that flag and then we'll call
That's
it.
well, that's a save point. Oh, you're talking about the objective over here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hit camp number 2.
This,
Maybe you'll fly in that ship.
This appears to be my escape strategy.
All is lost, Brad.
Apparently.
Juto. We're all out of time.
So she trusts you now.
You would rather die a pointless death here.
This guy's a bummer.
That guy?
Yeah.
He's so practical. What's up with his hammer?
Yeah, I like it.
Is that made out of a monster?
He reminds me of like something out of Dino Sauces.
Yeah, I can totally see that. That's really weird. That's the second time this week I've thought about dino sausage.
Let out. Was whirling around inside of me.
This is taking itself pretty seriously.
Yeah, this is kind of a downer.
All I could do
Thanks,
was
Juto, for bringing the party down. Thanks for
Yeah.
harshing our buzz, man.
Oh,
Get all emo about this dead
so
lady.
you were? Oh, no, you're headed to Highwind Island.
No, that's where I was.
Okay, so you're headed to Abzabit Port.
Yes, that.
Abzabet.
Yes.
Abazet.
All right, hey, well, here, I'm in a new area.
Abzabet
And then
Port.
then it's a loading screen.
Oh, cutscene. Nice beard.
Nice chin strap.
Look at that.
That's fetching.
That is good.
Yeah, dude, I can't look at these characters. Like, the game seems okay, but
You have a problem with the feathered hair?
just,
and
oh yeah, like the endless accessorizing.
Look at
and,
that beard.
Oh.
That guy's got a disproportionate head.
All right. Well, anyway, we've escaped. Fight another day, and I predict that by the end of this game, you will attempt to save the world.
Their arms are long too. I think it's the long torsos. I don't know. Yes, I think your prediction is probably.
Is that a safe assumption to you?
No.
Yes.
I believe we should.
All right.
Magics.
Well, there's I guess there's a brief taste of.
I wonder if
of
you'll ever
Magnacarta 2.
change your like armor and that will be reflected in these cutscenes.
I got a little bit of armor earlier and put it on, and it didn't seem to make a big difference.
Oh,
but-
really? Not that like arm piece or something?
No.
There's no
Oh,
need to
bummer.
risk ourselves to take back the Guardian.
That seems like it could be interesting. You get invested in the
Maybe.
story.
In any
As they flesh the
event,
combat out, it could get more interesting, certainly, when you're telling your guys what to do and stuff. But
Well, excuse me, having had no idea what Magna Carta 2 was, I think I have a pretty good idea now.
all right, well, then we've done our job,
Yeah.
and I guess that means that we can bid you all farewell.
Yeah, I think we're done.
So,
Thanks, Brad.
goodbye.